Hi, this is our 7x12 Aluma cargo trailer that we converted into a camper, and we've been on one trip already and we're just like so thrilled with it. We added, this hatch was here already. Previously we didn't put it in, so we just added a screen and that's worked out really well. We had got the trailer with the tires, so we had to add this onto the trailer and we secured it. Oh, one other thing too, really important. We got this from Gone Again, if you know him. We extended the front scoop so that the airstream comes off and actually creates positive pressure on the inside, so no dust gets in there. And we've had that really worked out for us. Very little dust, and we live on a very dusty road, so we really tested it out. So that was excellent. Excellent idea. Thanks, Gone Again. We didn't have a window in here. We added a tinted window, and I did a little Velcro cover for that so we can block it out totally at night, and also that it keeps out sunlight too. And I'm glad that it's white because we were in a hot situation and I don't think it gets as hot as a dark trailer. Okay, I think that's it for the outside. Okay, now for the inside. When this was just gutted, we gutted this whole trailer and we added insulation to the ceiling, to the walls, and to the floor. We had to pull these panels out, add all the insulation, did some wiring. We added two 100-watt solar panels on the top, and then all that wiring comes down the nose and goes into our battery system here. We have an AGM battery, and we have an inverter for shore power if we choose to do so. We've done nothing but solar so far, and that has really worked out well. And then we have the controller. We have two plug-ins here, two USBs, and a water pump at the sink. So we did all that work, and we added on the ceiling we did cedar, tongue and groove cedar, and we also added some lighting, some indirect lighting all the way around the edges here that is really nice. Plus we have the lights that came with the trailer that we just repositioned, and they're all LEDs. And then we added the kitchen, and we have a very deep V, so we did not just come straight across. We couldn't even reach, you would have wasted space. So we just did one of the corners. My husband built all of this, and I did all the painting, and we have plenty of room for dishes and food, and we have two cubbies that we added here for little odds and ends. The sink, we did a mid-sized sink with a nice water sprayer, which is nicer than what's inside my house, so that might have to change in the house. We did think about putting a little bar, a smaller sink here. I'm glad we did not, because you can't even barely fit a fry pan in here. So that worked out really well. We just got a chunk of countertop at Menards and put that in. And then underneath we have a place for all dishwashing type things and pots and pans. There's plenty of room in here. Our cook stove is in here. And then our water. So we carry 3 5-gallon fresh water. And we have a quick connect that we hook up. And in the back is a 6-gallon gray water, and that has worked out really, really well. We did not run out of water for sure. Let's see what else here. So we haven't had any of these come open on all of our drives, so that has worked out really well. Garbage can, we just Velcro, or not Velcro, we just do a little bungee right across here, and the garbage can goes right there. We have put the Porta Potty right here too when we need to. Let's see, I added a curtain rod and just a shear right here so people can't just look right in, but air can flow in and out very easily. This is for paper towels. We bought an ICECO, and that has worked really well. We used it for refrigeration. It's very quiet. You hardly hear it run, and it just sips energy. That has worked really, really well. We did add some hooks, so we're kind of doing that as we go. We'll probably still tweak it here and there. Added a fire extinguisher, of course, and we do have a carbon monoxide detector. We did add this bug screen, bug netting. It's magnetic. That has worked fabulously. This is a must in our neck of the woods in Minnesota. That works great. And then our heating system, which a lot of places don't have a heating system, but we do use it for turkey hunting. And that is like May, April, and it's cold. So we do have the propane that we added on the fronts. This is a New Way propane heater. Works fabulously. And then we mounted it on an ash piece of wood that we found in the woods, and we cut it, and then we cleaned it out on the inside, and we have storage down here if we want. And then we added this little shelf right here. We also have this table that is a flip-up table. And we've been running with this open. It doesn't fall down or anything. It's very sturdy. We have one person sit there in the chair and one person sit here, or we could actually add another chair. And it's very comfortable to sit with your back. And those chairs, they don't move around. They're easy. They're plastic. It works good. This was a little different sitting here with no back, but we could add another chair like I said. So that works out really good. And then our beds, we actually did a flip-up bed. So this bed flips up, and we'll show that later on. We ordered foam, and I bought some canvas and sewed these canvas pads with the zipper on each one of them. And I am not a sewer. So I found a great thing on SaleRight.com, and they showed you how to do all of this step by step. So this is kind of my first real project, especially with the zipper. So that worked out really well. These are pretty hard and pretty stout. So we added a couple pieces of foam, and this bed is almost a queen. We have plenty of room in here. So that really turned out good. Very comfortable with a pad on the top. I make the bed like regular, just use queen sheets. And that just worked fabulous. And we'll show how these fold up all the way, because you can still use this as a trailer if need be. We boxed in on the ceiling, the cedar, we boxed in the back rollers so you don't just see those. Have yet to do a little bit of painting on there and ceiling, so we just finished that. And then my plan is to put in a curtain, you know, to make curtains for just kind of keeping you not up against that aluminum ramp. So it is a ramp door, it goes right down. We did put in a what do you call these fans now? It just went. What's the fan called?
Fantastic.
Fantastic fan. And it can blow in or out, and it even has, where it rains, it'll actually shut. So if we're not around, it'll just shut automatically. And that has happened, and it works. It's really good. And the light is on there, the blue light is kind of bright at night for me. And so I just made this little tab out of the canvas, and it just velcroed it up, and that worked really well. So that worked fine. The next thing we did was put in a shower. So this is not a hula hoop, but a piece of PEX that we made into a hula hoop. and we've just snapped it up and hung it up with these straps, and it just stays up there. And then we hook. I had got 2 regular shower curtains with hooks in a bag, and I just hook all those up and overlap it. It hangs down and it goes into a dog bath, and I think we'll maybe show that later too. And then we put in this hole, and this is our shower drain, and it goes right out, and we stick the drain of the dog bath right through there, and water goes right out. We have used it. It works very well. It's very comfortable to use. It's nice to have a shower every couple days, and then that just screws tight, and we haven't had any issues with that. The flooring is gray flooring that you would get from Home Depot and put in your bathroom. It's kind of thick, waterproof.
Vinyl plank.
Vinyl plank is what it is. Waterproof vinyl plank, and that went in really nice. We got that on sale, and it went with the decor. And all these rugs match perfectly. I got those from Target. I think that's it for the inside. Oh, we did have the panels. We just added this wood this is where the panels came together, and it just looked unfinished. And so we just added this nice strip of wood to just make it look more finished.
Bed's in 3 sections. Middle section comes out. The legs are hinged. I did add a lock to keep the hinges from flipping up. The platforms are mostly 1x4s and 1/2-inch plywood. So it just folds up. Just buckles and straps, hold it up. And then there's a separate strap that holds the top up. I don't have that handy at the moment. And then the other side does the same. Straps keep it up. And then there's tie downs in the floor that you can just take the covers off, and so all the tie downs are there, so if you want to bring a 4-wheeler or a motorcycle in, no problem. The aluminum ramp just flips down. The floor is all aluminum, similar construction to the ramp. So we had to do our insulation and flooring on top of that. So it was a little complicated with the Aluma trailers, but all in all worked out pretty good.
Okay, this is the shower setup, and we just hooked up, double folded a couple regular shower curtains, and then you just get in there with this dog bath, and we stuck the hole in our receptacle there. It just goes right out to the end, right outside the trailer. Then we have a 5-gallon bucket, and we heat some water up, and we can either use a solo cup, or we did buy this little rechargeable spray, which actually worked really great one time and then stopped working. So we do have solo cups just in case, and it works fabulous. And then you just let them hang, and everything dries really quick, and then you just fold it back up, and it all goes back in that 5-gallon bucket and under the bed. So everything works out really great that way. Hi again, I hope you enjoyed our video that we made about our trailer conversion. We really enjoyed doing it, and we're really enjoying using it. If you have any questions at all, just put your questions in the comments section, and happy trails.